Did you know that the OP of Konosuba was done by Tokai Teio?
It was done by Tokai Teio. Yes, I did know that. I am the colored boy today. Mari Crumbu Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 192 of AniPro. And on this week's episode, we're going back to those times. You know, there was one major thing that happened in the year 2020, and I mean, we could talk about it, but we just started a YouTube video, so we probably shouldn't, because I don't know if that
is that still a thing? Is that still an algorithm? I have no clue.
I didn't think you were going there. I thought you were going with anime that came out.
Yeah. We're going to talk about.
He was talking about the Attack on Titan final season of anime came out.
Yeah.
And then went for 5 more years.
2020. We're gonna do a retrospective on the year 2020, and we figured what better way to do a retrospective than to kind of go through our award categories and then just kind of discuss some standouts from each one. Maybe even give a participation medal to the who we would have given the awards to had we been running an anime podcast that long ago. How many years ago was that?
Let me be clear. Now let me be clear. We were not. We were not podcasting at this time. We did not. Did we know Jay at that time? I don't think so.
I met you guys in
2019. We did. Yeah, we met in 19.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at my icon badge from that year, and it was 2019.
Yeah.
Jay, when did we start this podcast, please?
So our first recording date was in 2021, September 10th, specifically.
September 10th, 2021.
What a fateful day. I'll never forget that day.
A day that will forever live
in infamy.
That
was the day that Tales of Arise came out.
Oh, that's why. So really, that's what do you? Yeah.
And I remember Cole texting me like, "Hey, do you want to record on the 10th?" And I responded, "Ha ha 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 ha." And then I responded after that, "Are you serious?" Because
I love that. I love this because that's we now have, it's literally ingrained in AniPro's roots, right to the very bedrock of this damn podcast, that we are forcing Jay to podcast when he'd rather be playing whatever video game that just came out.
Well, it's good to know that everything comes full circle. Here we are, 192 episodes later, talking about anime and other stuff.
And it was funny. Yeah. It was funny too, because I had told, this wasn't something that Cole didn't know. I had told him about how hyped I was for this.
Oh yeah, he just didn't care. Yeah, it's very typical. Very typical.
I can't remember. Yeah. I can't remember these things. Mike, it's good to see you escape the green void, though. That's
Yeah. My green void creators are in a box somewhere there. They're in the green void creators are in the brown void. And by the brown void, I don't mean poop. I mean brown boxes, brown cardboard boxes. Because I've moved. I'm in a new location. As you can tell, I'm not in the... Look at me. This is a totally different place.
He's in an all-new location. How was the move, Mike? How did it go?
It was... Moving's hell. But we did it. We're here. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But we are in the new place. Things are you know when you move... I guess, when you move, you start off when you just get there and it's this is a disaster. I don't know this place at all. Nothing is, it's not homey. There's nothing. And then you slowly start putting your things in order and you can kind of see the home materialize out of the brown void.
You see the vision.
Yeah. I'm at that point now. We're we're not there yet, but the vision, you can see the vision. So,
how's the child adapting to the new location?
The child loves the new location, which is wonderful. So does the dog. The dog loves the new location. Cat, iffy. Cat is iffy on the new location, but cats are finicky. Cats are finicky, so I don't really care.
Just pretend those lights were on the whole time.
I did, and then you called it out and addressed it.
Yeah, yes. They totally were. Cats always take a while to adapt, though, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty standard. Babies, resilient baby. Dog, they don't care. cats though.
Yeah.
Mad
Cats.
Mad
They're
cats.
they're finicky. They're little finicky little creatures. But I'm curious, like, where were you guys doing in 2020? Like when this anime was coming out, what were you all up to?
What was everyone up to in 2020?
I know, because it was a weird year. That was a weird year where like
That was a
you
weird
weren't doing
year.
much, really.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay, I think we're far enough into the episode. We can forego any.
I mean, yeah.
Pandemic started, and everything was kind of like, oh, this is kind of cool and different, and the
I
streets are all
can have a
empty and,
Bailey's
like,
in my coffee at noon.
yeah, this is, and then you get to month 2, and you're like, this f***ing sucks. I hate this. I hate it here.
See, here's the thing, though, Cole. You're saying that as someone who's like probably more of an extrovert. As someone who's an introvert like me, I loved it.
Jay,
I loved
I'm here with
every
you on
minute
this.
of it.
That's true.
It was
I
like-
mean, I enjoyed it was like, I was lucky. I didn't lose any time off work or anything. So like, I loved the drive to work every morning because it was just a
Just a straight shot.
It was just a straight shot. There was absolutely nobody out on the streets. So that was interesting.
Couple times you'd see like a tumbleweed roll by.
Yeah. But then towards halfway through the year, it was like, okay, like I'd like to like, see my friends or something,
Yeah, like hang out. Yeah.
I mean, like, obviously that's kind of the first thing that comes to your mind for 2020. Also, 2020 was supposed to be when I was supposed to go to Japan. Just excellent, like trip planning on my part, like I should have anticipated the once in a generation, nay, once in a century pandemic that
You should have foreseen it. And Cole, frankly, I'm as much of an idiot as you because I planned a wedding to happen that year as well.
That's very true. Yes.
And frankly, we didn't see it coming. There's just Jay, what did you plan in 2020 that was tragically canceled? Foiled.
Nothing. 2020 was the best year period for me. Because like it.
I believe that wholeheartedly, to be honest with you.
Because like, okay, look, my dream, if I didn't have to get up every day and go to work and do my job, and I could
you
just
win the lottery tomorrow. Here's what you're doing,
and just stay home and like do whatever the hell I want to. That's the life, man.
Yeah.
See, but I think the thing is, Jay, like that's my dream too. Like I'm not someone who I don't need to go to work to feel fulfilled in my life,
Yeah.
But like I am somewhere in the middle of you and Cole where like I do enjoy interacting with my friends and like stuff like that. But like I also really, really enjoy not interacting with people. So I get both sides of this argument for sure.
It was those like awkward like, hey Mike, you guys want to just like meet up in the parking lot somewhere, socially distanced,
remember
just
that?
to like
Remember
get
that
some
craziness?
human contact with someone other than my brother. It was interesting though, but
it was
we
the best of times and it was the worst of times.
The best of times and it was the blurst of times.
That's right.
We kicked in the year though together, Mike, and at your wedding social. Going into 2020.
Yeah, which we
everything
luckily,
started
like,
off with a bang. Like that year was
that's
like,
true.
and then we started hearing about this like
pandemic.
Did you hear about that weird flu out of China?
Yeah.
And it was like,
yeah,
what? That's not going to come.
Whatever. I remember SARS. I remember swine flu and all of this stuff that was apparently supposed to end the world too. I was a denier for the longest time. I was like, nope, there's no way. Everything's going to be fine by the time X blank rolls around. And turns out I was wrong. But here we are now, 2025.
Jay, we got it recorded on the podcast here. Cole's first ever thing he was wrong about in his life.
I think
that's true.
I think that's the first soundbite of Cole saying I was wrong.
I don't think
it's the first, like Mike said, it's the first thing I've been wrong about ever.
Well, Jay's right. It is the first soundbite, but it is also the first time period
that I've been wrong. Yeah. To be clear, Mike said it, not me.
Yeah.
Not me. I've never been wrong before until then.
Usually you're just joking or testing us.
Yeah, exactly. But now here we are, 2025. Everything's nice and peaceful. There's no repercussions from that event in 2020.
Yeah, none at all.
Nothing. Definitely nothing going wrong here in this world.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, at least the anime is still pretty good right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, can't complain too much. But Mike, you moved. I
did. Mm-hmm.
Jay, you stayed there in your chair.
Yeah.
Staring at your computer. I'm assuming.
Well, like that's the thing. Like when we don't record, I actually just like shut off and just like and then like when it's time to record,
you boot them up.
I get booted up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, when me and Cole joined the studio, Jay's already here. And me and Cole are like, is Jay going to talk this episode? Like, he's just kind of staring blankly into the camera. And then as soon as Cole hits record,
I mean, I have to program the algorithm to be able to, like, keep up with the topic of conversation. Yeah. And then, like, when it's able to understand where to jump in.
It's able to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The booting up process is an arduous one, and
it's
it takes
like a
while for Jay's AI to start getting the flow and everything,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He's running Windows 97, so it's
slow.
It's expected.
It's slow. You can play Solitaire.
I have Internet Explorer going. That's the that's the browser that runs.
Could be better. I'm running Netscape Navigator. Hey, shout out to all my old heads. Yeah.
Well, I got nothing older than that. Well,
ask Jeeves.
Gentlemen,
ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. Hey, man, I remember when we were talking about school or computers in grade school, and like that was the recommendation. If you need to search, like, here's the search engine. It's called Ask Jeeves.
We need to bring it back. Like, why do we have Google, and like, why is Google the greedy corporate overlord of search? Why can't we have a pleasant butler searching for us?
I don't know. Yeah, I miss Jeeves.
Yeah,
what I was doing?
Not well.
I miss Yahoo.
Well. He's been unemployed for a while.
Have you ever asked Google about Jeeves?
Do you want me to ask it?
Jeeves?
How is Jeeves doing these days?
Let's find out live on air how Jeeves is.
Riveting content.
Well, no. We'll see. We'll see what it says. Sometimes Google comes up with an AI response, and it'll be like, "This may be a typo." When you say
he appeared to resurface briefly, but it felt like a stunt, and ever since the internet stopped asking Jeeves its many questions. Ooh,
what a shame! What a shame!
Yeah.
Well, 2020. We're going to talk about 2020 and the anime that came out and were released that year. Why did we pick 2020? It wasn't just because of the pandemic. I think it was just because we thought it was far enough back. We had recent enough that people remember it, but far enough back that we didn't have the podcast at the time. This could be a reoccurring thing where we kind of look at years gone by.
Yeah.
Maybe the year that Jay was born in 2017. And the year I was born in 1832.
That's right.
Look at the anime that came out then.
Yep, I was born after I started watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It's weird.
Yeah, you're watching
paradox.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think so the original plan was like, hey, why don't we do like our yearly awards, or just kind of like look back on previous seasons, like previous years, like because we weren't recording, because it's like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then I think we picked 2020 because we were just like scrolling through years, and it was like the sweet spot of like kind of older, has quite a few like name recognition poppy anime that year that came out, and like
I think it was just to kind of give people an idea about how our brains work, which is not very well.
This is not good.
I think we were doing the seasonal awards, and we were kind of saying like, people should do like awards like a few years later.
Yes, you're right.
See what things kind of stay in the zeitgeist. Like those are the things that genuinely matter. Like like you look at like the awards for like the Academy Awards from the year 2005, and it's like no one knows who won. Mike's looking it up. It'll be like the obvious winner that one year, but
Okay, now what do you think the winner of Best Motion Picture for 2005 is?
2005.
I don't even remember what came out in 2005.
Flowers for Algernon.
No, here's the nominees. Sideways, Ray, the Ray Charles biopic.
Oh,
Finding Neverland, The Aviator, and $1 Million Baby.
Oh, $1 Million Baby.
Yes.
Yeah, that one on it. Out of those, pretty obvious. But like, what else came out in 2005?
Yeah, 2005 movies. Let's see. Jarhead, Pokemon Lucario and Mew, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Hitchhiker's Guide, Lord of War. Yeah, but like realistically, like if I were to pick one that stood the test of time the most out of all of those, like I just named off the top of my head here, is Star Wars. Honestly,
probably Star Wars. Yeah, it sticks around the zeitgeist. Like you had to remind me of Ray. That's a good terrible movie. I like that movie. Yeah.
Batman Begins.
Oh, Batman Begins. Yeah, that's a good one.
I couldn't remember if it was 04 or 05, but yeah, Batman Begins was good.
Yeah. I got to rewatch those ones.
Yeah.
I want to rewatch The Batman. Remember that one, Jay?
Oh, Lords of Dogtown.
The Batman was really good. People don't. I feel like people underhype that movie.
I think it's.
I think it got enough hype. I feel like I heard nothing but really, really like you're talking the Ben Affleck Batman.
No. Robert Pattinson.
Oh yes,
the Batman. Yeah. I feel like people gave it its flowers, but it's kind of.
There's just been too many Batmans.
It doesn't get the same pedigree that the Nolan trilogy does.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm also a Dark Knight Rises apologist because a lot of people, for some reason, like turned on that movie.
It's okay.
Who doesn't like the Dark Knight movies? All the trilogy's just banging, man.
Oh, the Dark Knight is like clearly the best one. And
of the three, I think the second one's the best one.
And Dark Knight Rises, I would say, of the three is probably the worst, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, I would say. It's kind of where I come down on it.
I don't know if I agree
Batman
with that.
Begins.
Yeah, I think Batman Begins was the worst one of the three.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. Like, I'm it's certainly not
Bane's
a hill
just
I'm going to die on, but I will die on this
iconic. Yeah. But we were talking about 2005 anime or 2020 anime. But like the point is, like, the things that stand the test of time often don't get appreciated in the moment, I think is what Cole was getting at. And I think that's why we're kind of looking back with like an eye. And I feel like this, just based on this year, I think that the popular ones definitely stood the test of time. I don't remember what won the award. Maybe while Cole and Jay continue to intro this, I'll actually look up to see if what Crunchyroll's 2020 Anime Awards winners were. We can
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing that we're going to do here is just kind of run through our categories that we have for the awards. So like OP, ED, studio, anime of the year, I guess, for that. But like we're also going to just kind of discuss them more openly as well, right? Mm-hmm. So like we've got a list of anime from those, but I think it would be interesting if we put our money where our mouth is and actually said this is X is the thing of that year.
Yeah.
And then people can yell at us in the comments, which is always fun.
And also like just we get to like look back at some like good anime that we liked in the past and maybe talk about some like underrated things that kind of flew under the radar too, which is always fun.
Yeah. So of course, here we are 20 minutes into the episode, and now I'm finally reminding everybody, please like, subscribe.
Oh, I made it this far. Definitely do these things.
We dived right into the episode. I completely forgot that this is a YouTube thing.
This is a content piece that people are going to be digesting. And if they do want more of this, please like, subscribe, review, tell a friend about us. It really helps out the show.
Yeah, come to our Discord.
Actually, though, it really does.
You can tell us how correct we were.
Yeah,
because as is the lore of AniPro, I'm never wrong. I'm always correct. So you can come and just
except for that one time this episode when you were wrong.
That was that one time.
We have it on air. We have it on
that
air.
one time.
It will become a part of the soundboard. Don't you worry.
That's right. Just Cole saying I was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will put that together. Well, as we start the awards, as we do every time, we go in with a little bit of spice. We spice our dish when we're starting.
A little bit of spite.
without even tasting it. We're like, let's see what this will turn this into.
This needs salt, we say before even preparing the dish. This needs to be saltier.
Yeah. Where's my salt dish? Empty pot, salt.
And then just pour a can of Spite in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Salty Spite.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about flop of the year.
Yeah.
So shows that we maybe were a little bit disappointed in for the year 2020. I think we could just go run through them maybe in AniPro order. If you've got anything specifically that you want to bring up.
Yeah.
I've got 2 shows that I wanted to discuss. I don't know if you've seen either of them.
Yeah.
One of them I feel pretty strongly about being a bit of a flop, and that's Sugumomo season 2.
Yeah.
Well-known show. I enjoyed the first season of it. It was fun. The whole concept of inanimate objects taking on like form and gaining souls from just being like cherished for a long time. It's interesting, and it was fun.
Airing now.
It was also extremely ecchi, but like in a fun way, you know. And then season 2 came out, and it was basically porn. Which like whatever, fine, but like I'm not gonna tune in every week to like watch
porn.
So I remember being sufficiently disappointed in that one. I don't think either of you have seen that one, right?
No.
I remember.
I do. Yeah, I agree with Jay. Like I'm interested in it just from how much you talk about it, because it stayed in your zeitgeist in a weird way, and I think you're the only person I've ever heard say the word Sugumomo before.
Yeah,
I was interested in it when it came out, but like then I looked into it and saw like what basically Cole just said, it being porn was sufficiently
turned off,
but
also on.
Sufficiently enough to make me put it in my drop list.
I might make us review the first season.
Yeah,
because the first season's a bit tamer.
I mean,
also like low key kind of banger OPs, both of them for this show. Yeah.
Why do you like ecchi shows have banging OPs usually?
I don't know.
Thinking about it, like they usually do.
I mean, there's another part of this show that relates to banging. So
yeah. You should see the manga later on. It is absurd. The other one I just wanted to bring up didn't necessarily disappoint me, but I feel like it was kind of like if Studio Orange is on one end of the CG side of things, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex 2045 is kind of on the other. They should have just not done it in CG, and it was very distracting. It was a fine enough show. It was Ghost in the Shell. It was cool, like, but also everybody was like rubbery robots who didn't really.
Nothing better than a rubbery robot.
I
want my robots firm, hard.
I want a hard robot. That's how I rate my robots. But Mike, you would traditionally be next. What's on your list here?
Yeah, and I have quite a few. So like, I don't want to feel like by having so many, I'm kind of like taking them from you guys. So feel free to jump in anytime as I'm talking about shows.
Well, you laid claim to them. Like, don't worry, we can pick any of these. I think for our award itself.
Yeah,
but like, you can pick them. So like, we'll discuss them openly. This is an open forum.
This is an open discussion.
I would just say, are we just going to say which one would be say like our overall like winner for this category at the end, or are we just going to announce it like while we're okay
at the end? Yeah,
before we move on to the next category. Gotcha. So my first one that was a big flop for me. I grew up watching a show called Inuyasha. Love Inuyasha.
Yeah.
It doesn't age great because it's kind of Monster of the Weekish. And man, was 2020 Mikey so excited. They're finally doing a sequel. And it's done. It's Yashahime is one of my flops for this year. And frankly, oh boy, what a flop it was. Because it just...
I forgot about this show. I forgot that this came out and how disappointed like the anime culture was about this being released.
It's really funny too, because like a lot of the hype, even after it came out, was just around like, it's a sequel to Inuyasha, not, it's good. You know,
Yeah.
like,
and like the only good parts of the show were when there was like a brief bit where like Kagome and Inuyasha were in it, and I was like, oh, this is sweet, this is awesome, and then it was like, oh, the rest of the show sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe don't make a whole show about it then. Like maybe it could have just been a movie.
Maybe it should have just been like a remake of Inuyasha.
Or that. Yeah.
Or not even have Inuyasha and Kagome in it, I think would have probably made it a bit better. But that's like literally just have it like another story set in that world or something.
Yeah.
I think it might have done better.
It doesn't show it shows that they didn't have very much confidence in it, that they had to bring in like the legacy characters to kind of
and
keep everybody invested.
Just from like Mike saying like that was the most awesome part really goes to show how not great of characters and a world and a story
exactly.
the new stuff
good
was.
Character designs too, which like is part of what like tricked me, you know, like
the character designs were cool. I remember that.
Yeah.
But I mean
but they're not all winners. They're not all winners. Yeah. The other flop I got here, and this is gonna be kind of a spicy one. ReZero Season 2 is a flop for me, honestly.
That's a spicy one.
Right? That's a spicy one.
Yeah.
But for me, and I've heard this opinion before, so I know I'm not alone on it. But Season 2 just took like such a different approach to the ReZero formula, and it decided to go so... It was basically like a bottle episode, but an entire season, right?
Yeah.
And it just, I remember like having to like force myself to get through it. And frankly, it's like kind of surprising I'm still watching ReZero at this point because like I genuinely like completely lost interest in it and was basically just going through the motions by the midway point of Season 2. How do you guys feel about my spiciest of takes here?
Very spicy, very valid. I actually like the bottle aspect of it. Like it kind of led to a lot of like character drama.
Ultimately, yes. Yes.
I think that's what kind of kept me invested in it. It wasn't like super big action set pieces and stuff. It was more about like the interpersonal drama between the characters. So like I was here for it.
There's also a lot of good like man versus self moments in that season.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like I can understand the
monkey brain just couldn't.
And I think
it was
that
just
like
too slow.
Like Mike said at the top of this discussion, like a lot of people thought that, and it's mostly like if you liked ReZero for the big thrilling moments, like it's not really as much of a thriller as it is just a character drama in Season 2.
Yeah. And Season 1 was quite like literally like that would be the genre I'd probably tag it in as thriller, honestly.
Yeah. It's so different to Season 1. So like I wouldn't even say it's a monkey brain thing. I think it's just it was quite a different, like
it was a departure
from
season 1 for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys you like for full clarity, like you already know this. I don't need to, I'm just saying this to the listeners. You guys are allowed to flame my opinions, obviously. I
will. Yeah, I will if I think it's worthy of being flamed.
Yeah.
I think this one's a valid take.
I think the thing is like, I think Cole and I disagree with your opinion, but we still understand where you're coming from.
To be clear. To be clear, I think you're wrong, but I get why you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Thank you guys. Now, Jay, tell us 2 shows that flopped for you.
No, there is a bit.
Jay took the obvious ones for me, and I'm so mad.
And frankly, these ones, the 2 that Jay has here, sort of wrecked this exact like formula of anime for like years to come.
And it's really funny.
It did damage to the industry.
2020 was also the year where Crunchyroll announced like their big umbrella Crunchyroll originals.
Yes.
And then put the first show, The God of High School, under it.
Yes.
Which was a MAPPA production, which nowadays when you hear MAPPA's working on it, people go nuts. And we'll talk about MAPPA later on, most likely. But here, like the show, the action scenes did look pretty good. And I remember when this show was coming out, people were hyping it up as like Korea's Dragon Ball, which like, you know, that is what it is.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah. And it was very lame in a lot of aspects. And, you know, Maybe the fights were cool for like an episode.
I heard
or
the
two.
fights were really cool for what it's worth. I heard the fights and the action was good.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You know that it could be a little dated in terms of like its production when they're going with the dubstep OP in 2020, which is a little hey, like maybe you guys could have done this like 10 years ago. Like maybe it would have been cool then. It was a miss from top to bottom. I
think the biggest thing that led to this though is like this was a partnership between Crunchyroll and the company Webtoon who like produced, or like who published this, and like this was probably when the deal came out that they were able to get to it. So it was just kind of we missed the boat, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I don't think it was as egregious as your other one here. Though, the other one. And the funny thing is, like, this other show that I'm going to talk about, people did enjoy it, and it did get, like, decently popular. But, like...
I enjoyed it.
It's... Just in hindsight, I don't think it really rose to the cream of the crop, and that's Tower of God.
Yeah. Tower of God, yeah. I think part of the problem was like people saying like this is like one of the best stories, and then it came out, and I was like,
"This is a 7 out of 10 show."
Yeah, this is like fine, and oh my god! Speaking of OPs,
Cole hates all the OPs.
This OP gets Cole, and it's funny because I actually kind of
this OP.
The song's good, but it's just kind of like it's a weird OP because it's just like
so like. I don't know what they were thinking with the OP on Tower of God. Like it was intermediate like shots of like there's one thing I always think of is like what's the main character's name? Bomb. Of him like flying back, and then like it cuts to black because half of the OP is just black. Text on a black screen.
Which is like a kind of a crazy move. Like you're supposed to be getting people hyped up about it. And you're like, here's a black screen.
It was just, I don't know. Tower of God was, I'll give them credit for like the animation style and everything on it was, I think like worthy of praise for them like taking that risk. Do I necessarily think that risk paid off? Probably not for me, but I'll give them credit for trying something at least, you know? Yeah. Anyway, I'm done talking about Tower of God. If you guys got something to say, I'll shut up now.
No, I feel like Tower of God, honestly, like would be like my runner-up, I think, for most disappointing. Because Cole said, this was supposed to be like Crunchyroll's doing it. It's this beloved manhwa property. It's like, this is the next big thing. And it was just kind of fine.
Yeah. And then, it was kind of fine at best. I would say,
And then season 2 is like just bad.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay. Yeah. And so what would get your prestigious flop of the year award? For me, I'm going Tower of God. I just the hype that was going into it and how it just kind of flop and drop the ball. That's what it did for me. But Mike, where are you coming down on this one?
I'd go Yashahime just because it personally hurt me the most. Like that's purely like vendetta against this show. So Yashahime.
And Jalian?
I'd probably agree with Cole and go Tower of God. I mean, like for all the hype that this got, just like especially with the gift of hindsight, like how popular this is now, like it's kind of a bit more of a niche show even today when new seasons drop. So
and to be clear for the listeners, we can overlap on this. We discussed this because I mean, who cares?
Who cares?
We're not doing real. There's no end of the year award for 2020. This is the year award for the.
We're just riffing. We're just having a good time.
We're just having a good,
opening up the discussion on these awards.
We're just looking back.
You know? We're just looking back and looking forward to the start of the show. OPs of the year. We've got a list here. I have a list of one, which I was surprised made it to me. I'm going with My War from Attack on Titan final season. I remember when this OP came out and everybody was like, oh my God, what is this? What is going on?
The thing I like about this OP too is like it's a very big departure from the other Attack on Titan OPs that are like very orchestral and grand, and you know, and this is a bit more of like a chilling war song. And,
like it's very like chilling, like not creepy's not the right word, like off-putting, unsettling, oh yes, Mike, that's good. I'm glad you gave that one to me. I
like the recipe of 2 per. So
yeah. And
I was putting notes so I didn't forget mostly.
Okay, so My War, and then Mike gifted to me what would probably be my other one, and that would be the first OP for Jujutsu Kaisen, Kai Kitan. The first OP from Jujutsu Kaisen, which is, I think, another one that came out and everybody was like, this is terrific. And Mappa. I got back-to-back Mappas.
This was like the year Mappa kind of made their name, to be honest with you.
They not off to a great start with Tower of God for OPs, but they redeemed themselves, I think.
It's also worth mentioning that with Mappa, when they took over for Attack on Titan for the first time, like people were very, very resistant to it because it wasn't wit.
And like looking back on it as an Attack on Titan stan, like I really like the move because it was the point in which Attack on Titan becomes an entirely different story.
It was the right time to make that move. I think.
If you were going to,
that was the time. Yeah.
In hindsight, I think it was not wit. I feel like it was less wit giving up on it as much as like they were just like, let's just drastically change the style to reflect the drastic change in stories.
A little bit of both. I don't think wit gave up. I think it was just like time. They just wanted to move on, and but yeah, like My War is such a good OP. Just how it's all monochrome except for like the explosions and stuff, which traditionally would be all dark and depressing. But
and the song too, which like
very colorful and vibrant. Work. Yeah, it's just a really cool OP. But Mike, you now have 2. You now have 2. Yeah.
Cole, you have taken some dark and edgy shows with your OPs. Very, very charismatic of you. I'm going to do one that's the opposite. Oh, okay. I'll continue the train. The one I'm going to bring up is one of my favorite OPs of that year was the Dorohei Doro OP. It's something Chaos. I forget the name of it. And it's just like such a vibe because it's like this like groovy song with these extremely crazy Dorohei Doro visuals going on. And it's just like, just even saying the name Dorohei Doro, I picture like the scene in the OP where like Nikaido is like chopping up gyoza and Kaiman's eating them and stuff, and it's just that's what I think of too.
Yeah, it's very chaotic. Yeah, it's and like vibrant and everything as well. Like it's definitely. I haven't watched Dorohei Doro, but everything I've heard about it can be pretty well surmised in that OP.
Yeah, if you watch the OP, you'll kind of get the idea of the feel of the show, and like the manga's a great manga too. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
My second one is also continuing the dark and edgy trend. Kaguya-sama season 2's OP, Daddy Daddy Do. What a gosh darn banger that was.
What a gosh darn banger, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Truly.
OP along with the first one, which all of the Kaguya-sama OPs are done by the same guy. Masayuki Suzuki. They all took people by storm.
Yeah,
I'll say.
There ain't one that misses.
Aside, as a very, very brief aside, do you prefer Daddy Daddy Do or the first
Love Dramatic?
Kaguya-sama Love Dramatic? Yeah, as an OP, not the song. Where do you guys come down on it? Because I think I might have the unpopular opinion. Daddy Daddy Do for you?
For both the OP and the song, I'd say.
I'd say Love Dramatic.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was having the unpopular opinion. I like the Love Dramatic OP more. Daddy Daddy.
I think it's pretty all 50-50.
Probably a better song.
Usually with those, I think.
Yeah.
And then nobody.
Anyway, that was just something that I wanted to bring up. But yeah, like another just all timer, right? Like, and I think it probably stands the test of time more than some of the other ones on this list, just because it's so poppy and fun and
And I love the detective motif when like Chica's like hunting like for the clues and stuff. She's got a little detective cap on. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
And
fantastic.
the walk down the hall where they're all like walking. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Great.
stuff. Jay, give us more good stuff.
These ones I just remember very vividly for their songs, really, but I do want to talk about them because they're one specifically I'd say is like regarded as one of the better songs of the show, and that's Spark Again from Fire Force Season 2. I mean, it's Aimee. I'm an Aimee stan.
Of course. Yeah.
But also,
Aimer, but
it's Aimee because her name.
I think it's Aimer.
It means to love.
Aimer.
But like, yeah, just a great song. And again, stands the test of time. People still talk about it to this day. So
yeah, they won't stop talking about it. And by they, I mean Jay.
Yep,
and
I'm the only person on planet Earth that likes this song or this OP.
Put that on the soundboard too.
Yeah, sure. I'm the only person on Earth. That likes this.
I mean, I'm not a Fire Force guy, so I don't know if I could pick this one out. But I know
I like Fire Force.
It's Aimee, so
enough. But like it was season 2 is like almost on my flop list, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
and I don't remember this OP, to be honest with you either. So
yeah, Jay, you've got another one though.
I do have another one, and that's the OP to SAO Season 3 War of the Underworld, part 2. And that's Anima by Rayona. Again, I love Rayona. And this
it's pronounced
is
Rayone.
Couldn't resist.
This is the OP where Kirito is not in a wheelchair anymore.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I remember.
I
remember this OP. It was fun. It was a good OP.
Yeah, she
was like hitting notes that you could tell were even high for her. And good banger.
Yeah.
From,
this song is genuinely a banger.
Yeah.
SAO also great OPs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
For the most part, yeah. Like
most of them,
famous YouTuber Jeff Thu usually says bad things about the attack or
the SAO OPs.
SAO OPs.
They might. I think they might not be like critically much like SAO. Critically, maybe they don't have like the artistic vision that someone like a Jeff Thu would love. But like as the monkey brain watching SAO, some bangers, man.
I think visually they're whatever, but like I like all the songs.
Yeah. I even think visually like they're fine. They're fine for what they are. Like they're not trying to be high art, you know? Like
exactly.
You can't rate something. You can't base something on something it's not trying to be, right? So
it's not fair.
Yeah,
it's not fair.
It's not fair. You know what is fair? My award for OP of that year. I'm going with My War. I think that was a banger. I think it might be Attack on Titan's best OP. Like as a, I don't know. That's tough. It's up there. It's up there. And Attack on Titan has great OPs, and I think this is up there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mike, who gets your prestigious award?
Oh, I'm debating. There's a lot of really good OPs this year. I'll go. I'd probably go. Daddy Do. I think I would. I'm tied up between that and My War. Honestly, would be my two.
Yeah. Honestly, those would be my two as well. I think.
Yeah. And Jay?
There were a lot of good OPs. There were a lot of OPs that we didn't even mention. Like I love the Haikyuu Season 4 OP by Burnout Syndromes. I love the Rent-A-Girlfriend OP. I like the Oragairu OP. Yeah, just a lot of good OPs.
Keep Your Hands Off Aizuken, which is like kind of an iconic OP now.
And there was another one that I wish was on this list, so I'm gonna pick it anyway. But it's the OP to ReZero Season 2 Part 1.
Okay. The one time we saw it.
But like, it was a good OP. Like, it was a good song. I like the visual storytelling in it.
Yeah.
And
the problem with the OPs from ReZero is they're always good OPs that never get used. Like, they just don't play them.
Yeah.
So, but that's what you're picking?
That is what I'm picking, yes.
Yep. Okay, interesting. All right. We move on to EDs here, where there is really only one option, I think.
Yes, I agree.
But I'm going with A Valiant Fight from Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, which was a show that I wasn't crazy about, but I remember the ED being nothing terrific, but I really like the song. And the art style in the ED was all like kind of more like watercolor painting of the characters. Which was like, why they should have just done the whole show like that. That would have been cool. But I digress. There's not much to say about this one because Mike took the one that I would have taken. So, Mike, please.
Yes.
Please.
Lost in Paradise from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 is, in my opinion, the by far winner for this year. I was like literally looking through it and I'm like, there's not even like a real close second place for me, honestly.
I was having a tough time picking any, to be honest.
Yeah, it was not a good year for EDs, honestly.
Yeah. Like, and the song from Lost in Paradise, the fact that it was Shohei Ohtani's walk-up song for like a game or two is awesome. And I really like the visuals of it. It was a cool ED. It was a cool ED.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was. And like the colors, the visuals. We actually have me and Shazana have a mug actually of like the each of the characters in like that color, like the, you know, when they have like the color, the flat color behind them and they're dancing or whatever.
Yeah.
Jay, I see you've left yours blank. What does that mean?
I honestly, like,
you abstain?
Lost in Paradise was the only ED that I could remember that was like,
actually,
I
think it's just because that's the answer. Like,
it is the answer.
I'm not beating around the bush. That's what I'm giving my ED of the year to.
Likewise.
Like, it's pretty obvious. For me.
I feel for me, it's just kind of like that's the only one that I can even remember.
Yeah. And I mean, because you remember, like, I think that says something, right?
Yeah.
But it was also like everywhere. Like when that ED came out, it exploded in popularity.
It's a great song with cool visuals.
Just a vibe. It's just a vibe.
And like I'm looking at the Crunchyroll winners and like looking at the other, like the runners up, and I'm like, I don't even know half of these. So yeah.
Who won? Was it this?
Lost in Paradise, yeah. And then B-Stars season 1 won the best OP for the record. But I don't think B-Stars counts for our 2020.
No, it wouldn't, because it came out in 19, I think.
It's one of those gimmicks of Crunchyroll doing their awards different.
They're trying to be like the Oscars, you know? Like, we run from November to November. No, shut up.
Yeah. Do a better job of directing your awards, I guess.
Yeah, and maybe don't do them in June or whenever you did them this year.
Yeah.
And maybe don't have free run. Yeah. Mike, you're picking Lost in Paradise as well?
That's right. Yes, I said that. Yes.
Okay. Just, I wanted it on.
And Jay, I think you are too.
Yeah.
It's the only memorable one. Yeah.
It's the only one I even remember. Yeah.
What a category.
Yeah. Direction is the next one, which would be kind of your traditional, like, shot composition, you know, lighting, musical choices, all of that. I had a tough time because, like, Mike came in first and he picked all the good ones. That's why.
Well, pick one of mine. I didn't realize I was claiming them. I thought I said that we could all put whatever we want.
Yeah. I mean, I could still pick one. Yeah.
Pick one of these.
I went with my pick was Jujutsu Kaisen. I think had some fun fight scenes and everything. Yeah. And if I'm gonna poach from Mike, I'm gonna take Attack on Titan final season.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Was also great. A great job for Mappa to come in and kind of rest, put everyone's minds at rest and allow everybody to kind of relax about the studio change. I think they did a good job in a macro sense and in the show itself. I think they did a good job too.
Yeah.
So that's where I come down on this.
I'm assuming, Jay, you've left this one blank again. Is one of the ones that I wrote down one of your choices?
Yes, but I also thought of one in retrospect, so that's okay.
Okay, well, I'll say the one that I think you didn't pick, and that's Fruits Basket season 2. I thought the direction was really good in that season. It was a season when like you kind of like the first season of Fruits Basket really feels like a very typical shoujo, I would say.
Yeah.
And the second season where is dealt a lot more into like the trauma and the healing and stuff like that, and like just the way that they went about telling those stories, I felt like was just superb. And frankly, like that, while it follows the manga pretty closely, I just feel like it deserves being in the best direction because they just perfectly adapted the manga pretty well.
Yeah,
and elevated
makes you feel
it, so.
things. Makes you feel things. That show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, what's your pick?
My pick is ReZero season 2.
Okay, good choice.
Whenever you adapt a light novel, it's a lot more difficult than adapting a manga, just because like you don't have literally the storyboard right there.
Yeah,
the visuals of it.
Yeah, so like you always have to come up with it come up with it yourself, and I think they did a really good job of nailing the tone and feel of the arc that they were doing. There were a lot of moments in season 2 that like I really really liked. Subaru revealing what he can do, like what his thing is to that one character. Try not to spoil it. Or like when the witch appears and like the music that plays in the background, like just nailed the tone of the scenes that were in the season, and it's great.
Yeah,
for sure.
And to like do the kind of like brave approach, and I feel like I guess they didn't really. It was sort of in the light novels, but like to completely change the way that the show was sort of set up and like the premise of it is kind of a bold thing to do, and to kind of stick to it. They deserve some props, I'd say.
Get yourself a studio and a direction team that can do both. Right?
Yeah.
Do the action and do the drama.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good pick, Jay. That I completely forgot. Yeah.
Even if I didn't personally like it, I could admit that it's ReZero is one of its peak things is that it's well directed, by like very, very well done. It's a very well done adaptation. Yeah. And then I feel like Jay and I and Cole all kind of appreciate Kaguya-sama as well. So I feel like it deserves a mention here of being like, having read the manga as well, they did such a good job of what I said with Fruits Basket, basically, where it's a fairly like straightforward adaptation, but they just took it and they said, we have this extra dimension of like motion and sound. Let's like turn this manga up to bloody 11. And it's just, it's just perfect.
Honestly, like I've mentioned this before, like doing comedy is tough. And like, it's one of the funniest shows.
Yes.
Just before we make our picks, of course, there were 2 big movies that came out as well, in Mugen Train, and Heaven's
Fate
Feel.
Stay Night, Heaven's Feel, Spring Song,
both of them obviously very well directed.
I mean, but both Ufotable, like, come on.
Of course,
It's
honestly,
Ufotable.
like
this was also peak Ufotable time too.
As we were discussing these, I was like, okay, Fruits Basket, I'm going to pick. Oh no, wait, Jay had a good point and made me think of like how they handled that change of scenery and the characters and everything in ReZero. And then I made up my mind. I'm actually going Kaguya-sama because of how well they handle the comedy, the different like styles and everything. It's never obnoxious in its comedy, like you see often in stuff like Nokotan, which came out last year. But I'm actually going Kaguya-sama. I think that's the best directed show for me.
Yeah, I want to back you up on that, but I'll just be different. I'll go Attack on Titan final season. Honestly,
okay.
They handled the tonal shift so well, and like by taking this like super well established property and choosing to direct it their way and set it up their way and just really ride with like the change in the storytelling and the way that the story's set up. I think that they deserve points for that. So yeah, I'd go Attack on Titan final season was the best directed show of 2020 for me.
Yeah. Jay?
I'm picking ReZero season 2 part 1 for the exact same explanation Mike gave for Attack on Titan. You can say the same thing for ReZero season 2, and it makes sense.
Fair.
So yeah.
I'll just copy and paste it and post.
Yeah.
I was listening very intently, and I was like, "Wait, this sounds very ReZero." Excellent.
Perfect.
Next up, we got visuals, which is kind of more of the anime side of how a show is constructed.
Yeah.
I've got a couple here. This is the first mention of this show, I think. BNA.
Yeah.
Trigger came out. I thought the character designs were really cool. I mean, it's Trigger being Trigger and zany and fun. I'm not a furry. Just want to make that clear. But I enjoyed BNA, and I feel like it's a show people kind of don't talk about anymore. But
yeah,
it's unfortunate.
It was also a Netflix release, if I remember correctly. So
it was a Netflix release. Yeah. Good song for the OP. I really like the song. The other one, speaking of good songs, I'm going with a music video. I'm going with Gotcha, which was the
yeah, that was good. Is that the Bump of Chicken Pokemon thing?
That was the song
Pokemon
that got you into Bump of Chicken.
That and March Comes In Like a Lion.
Yeah.
The first OP for March Comes In Like a Lion.
Both good choices. Yeah.
The visuals of this are just incredible. Like I'm not even like a big Pokemon guy, but it like just puts a smile on your face.
Mm-hmm.
All of the characters coming up and
it feels like a love letter to Pokemon.
Yeah. And I mean the song just works.
Yeah.
But it's about the visuals in this case. And I think it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's cute. I like it. Mike, my friend.
Yes.
What do you got?
For me, I definitely am going to mention, how can we not mention Mugen Train in this? It's a movie, but like it's Demon Slayer. It's Ufotable. It's probably the peak of the Demon Slayer franchise to this point. I would probably argue.
That final fight
is
incredible.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer was already good and is already good on the TV, but then like to be able to bump it up for the movie, for sure.
And it was so good visually and just like overall that like it basically started this craze of having how every anime now that wants to make a ton of money puts out a movie as like a sequel.
I can't give them props for that, but they did.
I know you're not a fan of it, but like there's something about watching anime on the biggest of screens in a room full of people who also love anime. Yeah. That's cool. And I like that it did that for us.
They did it the other way with this, right? They made it a movie and then cut the movie into the show.
Yeah.
Rather than taking the show and just cutting it.
Yes, I hear that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, visually, how can you not go with a Ufotable show? Like, and the other one I'll quickly mention are just the two MAPPA shows that came out, two of the MAPPA shows that came out. Attack on Titan Final Season 1, like again, just visually like incredible. Like they were on their game when they did Attack on Titan, and they were like, we need to make this as good as possible. And
we woke up in the middle of the night. We're like, oh my God, MAPPA's doing Attack on Titan, and they're like, shh, it's okay. And
it's okay.
We'll
show you.
Asleep, and
we'll show you.
It was okay.
Yeah. Especially like have to change it so visually distinct from the earlier seasons with Wit too. Like have to come up with their own way of animating something like the art style of the manga didn't change at this point, right? Nope. So that was purely a choice to do that too. So
the art style of the manga did change, but I think that was just a result of him becoming
learning to draw.
Yeah, him learning to draw. Yeah.
Just polishing up his
craft.
Yeah.
And obviously Jujutsu Kaisen looks good too. Same with Doro. So I'd throw those in there just as well. Just I know Jay is not going to throw them on there. But Jay, what are you going to throw in there?
I'm going to throw in there the Ufotable anime that I am 100% behind, and that is Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel Spring Song.
Yeah.
There is one fight in this movie.
Whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
That just like, and then like when it's great. Yeah. Is if I were to use before I actually keep going, and then like every time you think it's reached its peak and like hype, it just keeps going and it keeps getting better, and it's holy man,
it's incredible.
It's incredible.
Like I'm having a tough time. I'm obviously going to pick either Mugen Train or Heaven's Feel here, obviously, because I mean they're the movies.
That's not fair
to watch. Man, because like the there's a fight scene in each one of those movies that are just like balls to the wall, insane, like the best thing you've seen in animation. I think I'm just going to be contrarian here, and I'm going to go Heaven's Feel, because I feel like it doesn't get enough respect.
Yeah.
Even like the people who know.
Yeah.
And like everybody's watched Mugen Train, and everybody says it's great. Yeah. So I'm gonna go Heaven's Feel. I think that's.
I've been thinking about getting us to review the trilogy of Heaven's Feel movies.
That's kind of a crazy move.
That'd be cool.
You're a crazy guy.
Down. You're a crazy guy.
You're a crazy guy, Jay. You're a crazy guy. Yeah, Mugen Train. Yeah.
There's no wrong answer here.
Yeah, Mugen Train. Like visually, how can you not go Mugen Train?
Visually, Ufotable always knocks it out of the park.
It's Ufotable.
Heaven's Feel is my pick. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, Ufotable makes pretty good looking anime. What the heck, right?
Yeah.
I'm
pretty good
here.
studio. Pretty good studio. Hey, speaking of studios, we move on to Studio of the Year, which is our final one for the first half before we take our break. My studio was sitting here because I'm going Ufotable. I'm going Ufotable. I mean, come on. They did those two terrific movies.
No, I was kind of.
I can't believe that they did both of those movies in 2020. Actually,
it's a crazy year. Honestly,
that's crazy for them.
I feel like the three studios we picked dominated the year. Like dominated. Honestly.
Yeah. Like the Mike's pick here would be like if we were just focusing on television. Yes, Mike would win. Because we're just talking about the year overall.
Mike's pick. I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Hold
on. Let Mike say what is.
No, you guys announced my pick for me. That's cool. Go right ahead.
Let you do it.
No, we kind of already we're letting the cat out of the bag a little bit. I feel like
the cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah. Okay. Mike, see you guys later.
Mike picked Mappa.
Yes, I did, because they put out Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, Doro Hey Doro, and Jujutsu Kaisen, and a couple other things. But but like to put out all of this other, they put out like 8 shows that year, or 8 things that year, and like to have like some of the best, like multiple candidates for the best thing that came out that year is crazy. That's crazy.
This year was basically the start of people watching their stuff and going, okay, I want them to do everything now.
It was the start of Mappa craze for sure. Yeah. And I feel like it's died down a little bit because they've sort of died down themselves. Like this was like peak, like overworking Mappa meme going.
I think like the pinnacle, like you go from like here to Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. That's kind of the whole. That's their arc.
That's their arc.
Like JJK season 2 is the peak of the studio.
It's their Avengers
sort of.
That's their Avengers Endgame.
Yes,
Endgame.
It really was in like many ways, which is kind of like a crazy. Like we were here for all of it. It was a short arc. It was a bright flame, but they burned out.
That was what 3 years,
3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
3 or 4 years. Yeah.
That's quite a run. It's quite a run.
They had a good run. A good run
and
there.
They sort of created a bunch of different studios because they didn't want to work there anymore. Jay, what are your anime that contributed to your studio this season? I think this is my third pick.
Yeah.
Mike, I think you should announce Jay's studio.
Jay, you, Jay. This one is they really put out 2 good shows, including one of my favorite shows of all time, and that's A1 Pictures. Jake, why are they your studio this season?
I mean, they did Kaguya, and the thing I love about A1's adaptation of Kaguya is I remember when they were first announced as the studio to be doing the adaptation, and people were disappointed because it wasn't Shaft. People really wanted Shaft to do Kaguya.
Shaft would have done a great.
That would have been crazy. But like honestly, A1 nailed it.
And like the promotional art came out, and people were like, "Oh, it's Shaft, let's go!" And then it was revealed, no, it's A1. And there was like a little bit of like kind of a disappointed sigh around the world when, but it came out and it was great. Like A1 took it and they knocked it out of the park. And then
A1 is always just consistent, just consistently good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they didn't disappoint with Kaguya-sama.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their work right now, and Kaguya-sama's probably their best work. I'm going to say it right now. Kaguya-sama's their best work. Yeah.
I would say, but like I can't really think of anything that looks bad from them ever.
No, they're very consistent. They did like
Mm-hmm.
Your Lie in April, a bunch of good stuff. 86.
They did Erased.
Solo Leveling, Erased.
You look at Cloverworks, they used like that is an offshoot of A1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloverworks is the premium animation.
Yeah.
But like, did they do anything else that maybe like you and I would constantly text each other about?
Yeah, but you left one. Oh,
well,
yeah.
You know what? I was getting to that, and I'm glad you brought it up because they also did the hit premium anime known only as Sword Art Online, Alicization, War of Underworld Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know what? People get on Attack on Titan for lengthy titles or goofy, weird final seasons. Come on.
That's a ridiculous title.
That's a ridiculous title.
But I will say it was probably the best season since...
Yes, I agree.
What was the one with the dying girl, Jay? What was that?
Mother's
arc?
Rosario?
Yeah, that was probably the best since that Mother's Rosario because there was no Kirito in Mother's Rosario.
And also like an emotional hook in it.
Yes. Yeah. There wasn't much of an emotional hook in this season.
But there was in Mother's Rosario and it made it better.
Well, yes. Yeah.
Wait,
unless you care about the orcs falling in love, the pig orc people falling in love.
I was going to say, you guys didn't care for that one random episode of the characters, they're all falling in love or whatever. And,
or Kirito
great
in a
show,
wheelchair for like...
Love it. That's Kirito at his best when he just shuts up.
Yeah.
Shuts up, sits still, and is not on the screen. Yeah.
I want more of my wife.
That's my wife. But I feel like people give SAO a hard time too because like it's SAO, but like that show also does look really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it does.
It does.
The only thing I'll say about it is I hate the sound design in SAO because everything is just...
It's very overblown in its sound design, I agree.
Yeah,
and they do the same...
This is awesome.
The sound designer is the same in Danmachi, so like I hear it in that, and I'm like, oh god, just get me out of here.
I get what they're going for.
Yeah.
You know, like sounds so powerful that it's like blowing out your speakers.
Yeah.
But when I hear things, I want to hear them, not just...
Yeah, I kind of like the just destroying my eardrums, blown out crispy. Yeah. It's like the rest of SAO. It's kind of trashy and silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, it fits. It fits It's just another thing to talk about with SAO.
But I mean, visually, SAO does look really good.
Yes.
SAO has always looked very good. Yes.
Yeah. Now we pick our ultimate winner here. I'm going Ufotable because
yeah, I feel like we're all going. Yeah, I'm going Mappa. Yeah, for sure. Jay, are you going A1?
Yeah.
Oh, Ufotable.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you watch that one fight, and you're just kind of
watch that one fight.
You watch
that one fight, and then you watch that other fight,
the other fight, and you're like, what else is good? Where's the competition?
This is good. They're good. They're good at stuff. But that's it for the first half here. We're going to kind of go into, the other stuff. Best girl, anime of the year, all of that stuff in the second half. So I won't belabor the point any further. I will just say, break.
All right, before we jump back in the podcast, we wanted to quickly mention a few ways you can support AniPro and get even more weeby goodness. First, our Patreon. Want early access to the episodes? Boom. Monthly bonus episodes? You got it. Plus, your generous support on Patreon helps us cover the cost of producing the podcast. Also, we're always hanging out with the AniPro community in our Discord server, talking about anime, manga, video games, and debating the best condiment for a hot dog. Come join the fun. And finally, if you're enjoying the show, please take a moment to rate and review us wherever you listen to podcasts. It makes a huge difference in helping other listeners find us. Seriously, it would mean the world to us. Thanks for listening. Now let's get into that second half.
Make that noise?
What are you talking about?
No, that sounded like something off the soundboard. That was not a human noise that someone
What do you mean that was not a human noise? It just went.
Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back to AniPro. We always like coming back on random weird noises that I thought were incapable of being produced by the human mouth, but
you just haven't met a human like me, have you?
I have not. Sorry, right? This is serious. We're a serious podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's not beat around the bush here. Okay, let's get right into it.
No bushes are meant for hiding in, not beating.
No bush beating. No bush beating. No
brow beating.
Brow beating. Okay.
No beating of any kind. Jay.
Let's give the people what they want. You know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about girls. Let's talk about best girls.
Okay.
Make sure we turn our beating off and talk about girls with this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So of course, best girls. We got the whole year to discuss here.
Mm-hmm.
The whole year. And I think there were quite a few good girls from this year.
So many. Many.
I've got two here. I have from a show we didn't discuss at all, which was another kind of hidden gem from Akudama Drive.
A little bit, yeah.
This is a show I've been wanting to watch for like a super long time.
The main girl, Swindler from Akudama Drive.
Okay.
I think she was a cool character who kind of got sucked into this craziness and this event. And I just really liked her character. The character designs in that show are great too. I mean, if we're talking about best girls as well, you got to factor that in. I think she looks cool as well. And speaking of cool character designs, I'm not a furry, but I'm going with Michiru Kagimori from BNA as well. Tanuki girl. I mean, come on. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
She's good. She's good.
She's
good, Cole.
She's good. It's Trigger. You know, Trigger does good stuff. So yeah, I'll go with that.
I would have also included Trigger in my visuals in studio, honestly, because it was a pretty cool show. But
I would have. Characters only did the one show. Yeah.
They only ever do. They kind of just like we're gonna do our Trigger thing.
It's quality over quantity with Trigger, so I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but
yeah.
And I'm stealing one from Mike as well.
Do it.
It's
not stealing. These are just notes.
I'm stealing from Michael.
Okay.
I'm taking right from his hands. I'm going to take Kaguya as well, who is the best girl in Kaguya-sama.
She's the Crunchyroll best girl as well.
She is
from their awards.
The best girl. Kaguya is who I'm going to steal from Mike as well. She's just great. I love her. I love her tsundere-ness, but you also get like a major insight into her psyche as well. She's just fun. She's just a lot of fun.
When I was doing my original, like writing the list of the awards, I literally just wrote for boys and girls the entire cast of Kaguya-sama.
Yeah, basically.
Because like you could just name a character, and it's like, yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah,
they're all good. Yeah, but my favorite is Kaguya, the titular.
Kaguya, and like frankly, my favorite is another character, but Kaguya to me had the better season. Like of this season, there's two characters that stand out the most to me, and one of them is Kaguya. And the other one will come up in the boys section. But, and I suspect Jay would probably agree with me for the boy. But yeah, Kaguya had some great moments from like thinking like she was like meant like dying, but it's like, no, you're just like in love. And like, or they're on the roof and there's just so many good ones. Oh, she's so good. She's so good.
So good.
And I would also throw out Hayasaka as well as like she had a great season because this is the season where she like went on a date with Shirogane, and then like kind of like came out of her shell a little bit, so that was good times as well.
This was the season with her infamous hey, right? Was that season 2 or was that season 3?
I think that might be season 3.
Okay, so that alone is like puts her in like top tier contention.
Yeah,
I love it.
God, that show's so good.
Are there any other girls though, Jay, in Kaguya-sama Love is War that you might?
Well, there's two that that I think deserve at least a mention. There's Chika.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yes, best
Obviously.
girl.
That's the
tournament winner. The best girl.
Actually, the best girl. That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. I think that is in the vault.
Yeah.
It's true though. She like truly like to me, she's my favorite character from the show because she's just like the embodiment of chaos and just positive vibes, and like still being capable. And, like it's just and like an interesting character.
Also, like she's cool in her. She has a little bow in her hair, which is
and she has a bow.
Can't forget that.
Yeah. And sometimes a Band-Aid on it.
There's a Band-Aid.
And sometimes a Band-Aid on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there's one Jay probably likes better than Chica if I had to
guess. The one I like more, Ino from Kaguya. It's my favorite girl from Kaguya-sama. I just like how she's very to herself and she slowly opens up to everyone, specifically my boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if you're a listener, if you're at home taking notes of who like we consider the best people of this season, just write the cast of Kaguya-sama, honestly.
There was a cast option, which we should probably do, but we'll talk about that off air.
That's not a bad idea. Another, I guess since we're Cole, you've given 2. I'll give another pair here. I would
3.
also throw. You gave 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay. Well, I'll also throw out Nikaido and Noi from Dorohedoro were great girls as well. Nikaido's the one chopping up she's the blonde one. And Noi is the gray-haired girl. She kind of falls through the cracks a little bit in the test of time, but she was like kind of an icon at the time because she's kind of like she was sort of like the prototype of like the big muscle mummy type almost. I would argue. Do you guys know what I mean?
Yeah. I like her more. Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people do, honestly.
Yeah.
She kind of had more like character in her this season, I would say.
Well, and like the reveal of her, right? Because she's the one, she was like wearing a mask, right?
Yes.
And then, I just like the whole like reveal of her being like, oh, she's like a pretty girl.
Yeah, she's like a pretty waifu. Yeah. And then how could we not mention Chizuru Mizuhara? This was her debut.
This was it. This is
the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Producers is punching air right now. He's
yeah.
Oh no, we're not bringing up Mommy. Yeah, now he is. Now he's punching.
Now he's punching air. Yeah.
That was also her debut. Oxygen.
Yeah,
that's right. And of course, Toru from Fruits Basket. Cole, you can appreciate Toru as well.
Toru.
Like, what a lovely girl. What a lovely girl. But we saw her before. It wasn't her debut. Yeah. Good season though. Jay, give us your best girls of the year.
I mean, I'm gonna bring up Echidna just because, like, when she appeared for the first time in ReZero Season 2, people went nuts.
Yes,
it was
the
good.
whole line of the tea scene where she says, "It's my bodily fluids."
Yeah, he made her drink her pee.
Yeah,
he made him drink her pee.
It's like, oh yes.
Yeah, the internet is an interesting place.
Yeah. Well, also,
Echidna's great though.
She's great. I really like her. Her voice actor as well. Maya Sakamoto. Is that who?
Yeah.
I'll look it up. You guys keep talking.
But like the cool thing with Echidna is like she's barely in the show, and she like stands the test of time. Go on, Jay.
Yeah.
Very impactful.
Yeah, very impactful. Yeah. Both like smug, but also like a little crazy. People like that.
I was correct. Maya Sakamoto, legendary voice actress and singer as well. Let's not forget she did the first opening. Maybe not the first. No, it wasn't the first opening. She did one of the openings for Cardcaptor Sakura.
Speaking of openings, Cole, I have a fun fact for you. Did you know that the OP of Konosuba was done by Tokai Teio?
It was done by Tokai Teio. Yes, I did know that. Yeah, she's great. Tokai Teio's great. I love Tokai Teio.
Anyway,
you should watch season 2 of Uma Musume. There it is. Stamp it on
Cinderella
the bingo card.
Watch Cinderella Grey. Well, like people.
Watch Konosuba is the better answer here. Watch Konosuba.
Watch all of it. All 3 of those.
Yeah. But the other
20 girls, Jay.
The other one I want to throw out is Yukino Shita from Origairu. Just because like this season I feel like was more her arc, setting up the prom, and the ending with the love triangle there. I feel like
yeah. I was more of a Yui guy. I like Yui more, but of course I do because I'm an idiot.
Honorable mention to Nobara as well.
Yes,
Nobara
Nobara
from
of
Jujutsu
course,
Kaisen.
of course, yes. Literally the only reason I continued to read Jujutsu Kaisen, and something happened, and then I dropped it.
Yeah,
I can also
Rachel, she's
throw
great.
out Rin
from Tower
Tosaka
God.
because she was in Heaven's Feel.
Oh, Rin was it?
yeah.
And Sakura.
Yeah.
Sakura was
there you
good
go.
too. I
There
like
you
her.
go.
Yeah. No. I think
and-
I think Sakura. This was her arc. So like,
Yeah, but Rin.
but also Rin.
Yeah. And I'm going to go with one that Jay doesn't really like very much, I guess. I'm going to go with Amelia as well. Because I mean, he didn't put her on his list.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Amelia this was her
I feel
season
like
too.
Amelia's time to shine was more in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
So
no, I'm just giving you a hard time. Yeah. Well,
I was also joking about Rachel, by the way. Anyone who's watched Tower of God knows that's a joke.
He's not joking. He's into it.
He's so serious. He loves spite and hate.
Love her. Yeah.
Who do I go with though? Because I could go with Toru. Legacy.
Can't go wrong with
I
Toru.
love Toru. You know what? I am gonna go with Toru.
Yeah,
with
why
Toru.
not?
Yeah,
Sometimes
like
Vanilla's
Fruits
the best
Basket.
choice.
She is just a ray of sunshine on a dark, dismal, awful, no good, pathetic, horrible, just God. What is a day like that? And she's just she just makes me smile.
Yeah.
She's just
Like
good.
she has every reason in the world to be down in the dumps and mopey,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
she just keeps smiling, and it's
She
just bring back Toru. Let's just redo Fruits Basket again and make it even better.
Mike, who are you going with?
What am I going with? But like part of me wants to meme a little bit and
I was
say
thinking of
Chizuru.
memeing, to be clear.
Yeah, just because it's kind of funny. But I gotta go Kaguya, honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
Kaguya.
Chizuru wouldn't be a bad answer as well. Just in
Chizuru would probably be
the
my
zeitgeist,
runner-up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Because
that's
frankly,
that'd be a good
the
one.
thing is, Chizuru is straight up like we meme. Don't get me wrong. We joke about Rent a Girlfriend being utter trash and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the anime for what it's worth, but I understand that it's not great.
Yeah.
But let me be clear.
Mm-hmm.
Chizuru Mizuhara is a great character design and ultimate top tier
I
waifu.
think in terms of character design, Mizuhara or all of the characters are well designed.
Yes.
They look good.
Yeah.
I would be interested in redoing the waifu tournament because I think Chizuru would have a good
Honestly.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of dethroning Chica. Just
Yeah.
in terms of
As much as we clown on Rent a Girlfriend, everybody loves Chizuru, honestly.
Yeah. Even the mangaka, he especially loves her.
Especially the manga.
Yeah.
Jay, who are you picking?
Jay.
My pick. I feel like it's not fair to pick this one, but also I have this character has a special place in my heart because of personal experience as well as just their involvement in the show. I'm going with Asuna from SAO.
Ooh,
Nice. The one you didn't even mention to this point, too.
Completely forgot about Asuna.
Yeah, I forgot
this was
about Asuna.
her arc.
This is
it
her
was.
time to shine in Alicization, and she does a great job in this show.
Alice, too.
Alice
Titular
too.
Alice
too.
is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alice
Yeah.
is good. Yeah.
But I mean, Asuna.
That's good.
Yep. How can you not choose my wife, Asuna?
Yeah, that's my wife.
That's my wife.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
Anyway.
All right, let's move on to the
Great year of
flip
girls,
side
though.
of this coin here. Best boys. I will first present to you two a boy who I think is very good in a show that we didn't really talk about, and that's Tonikawa. I'm going with Nasa Yuzaki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, his name's NASA, which is...
And he wants to go to the moon.
He wants to go to the moon. He's very smart. He's very kind. He's very sweet. He's in a show where the couple, there is no ambiguity. They get married.
They get married in episode 1.
Episode 1. Which
cool.
is which is terrific.
Yeah.
And he's just sweet.
He's just a good guy. He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy, and he's just a good little guy.
Yeah.
Would this be a good show to recommend to my wife? I feel like it might be.
I think so. I think
Or is
it's
it primarily like a male type romance show?
I don't think
It
so.
leans a lot into comedy too,
Okay.
alongside romance. So
I don't know. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really checked.
there's a
I've never thought
chance.
twice about it, to be honest.
There's
with
a
you,
chance.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do you have any others, Cole? Any other? There's a pretty good list of boys this year, to be honest with you.
there is a
of
good
2020.
list here that I can. I'm gonna take. I'll take Rengoku as well.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good. He's got a impactful. He's got a big impact in the world of Demon Slayer as well. So I'll
He's
also pick
pretty iconic this year too, as well.
Yeah, that year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about you, Mike? What do you got for me? Give
Well,
it to me.
I'll throw out Gojo because like Satoru Gojo is still like truly like an icon of anime. Like I feel like he's like surpassed anime almost. Like he's like he's as close as we get to like a modern day like Naruto or like something like that, where it's like I feel like people who don't watch anime would probably be like, oh, he's that pretty boy that I sometimes see. Like, you know,
He's that
like
guy with the white hair and the
little glasses and blue
blindfold.
eyes.
That's thank
Yeah.
you.
Or he still had the
He had the blindfold
But-
at the time. Yeah.
That's
you
right,
look
he
at
did have
him.
the
You look
blindfold.
at him and you go, "Is that Kakashi?"
Is that Kakashi? No, his
It's like-
blindfold is too high.
right.
Kakashi usually covers his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gojo
I
covers
wonder
his
what Kakashi's
eyes.
like teeth look like. Does he cover his mouth because he's got bad teeth? You think that's
Hey, he's actually-
Does he have teeth?
Yeah.
Does he have gingivitis?
It's massive.
scurvy?
gingivitis.
Does he have scurvy?
Yeah.
I think they solved scurvy in the
I think
Leaf
probably.
Village?
I don't know. My other one I'm going to pick, just because this is kind of a weirder one, I feel, because Attack on Titan I feel like it's weird to say they're best boys, and that's just kind of the way we title our awards, but they had a lot of good male characters in the show. And like obviously Aaron always is in the running for this one, but I would have personally picked Reiner, honestly. Reiner. I feel like he had like such a cool is it redemption arc? Not
emotional
really.
arc, I would say, like
In
him,
the first
him feeling
part?
guilt about what he did earlier in the series and everything. Yeah, it's I would
he's
say this was kind of more Reiner's story in this season. Yeah.
Yeah. And like just the way things played out with him and like what obviously happened in like the midway point of the season there, like when in the basement or whatever.
Yeah.
Like just seeing the amount of emotion and like the depth of character that Reiner had in this season was truly like, there's a reason he's one of the best boys in my opinion. And like he redeemed himself from being, go ahead.
Oh, no, you finish your thought and I'll jump back.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I was just going to say, going back to best girl, Sasha.
Sasha.
Gotta throw Sasha in there.
Sasha. Yeah.
She will blow you away. No, that would have worked more if I said.
All right.
If I said Gabby.
Okay. And like obviously you go with some Kaguya-sama folks as well here, like Ishigami and
Ishigami.
Shirogane too. Like how do you not, Jay? How do you not talk about your boy Ishigami?
I mean,
son.
no, Ishigami
This was
is my
his
son.
season too. This was his season.
This was
when
his
his
season.
Big
This was the
backstory
moment when
was
the show
revealed.
started. When like the show itself proper started, I was like waiting
one
for this
episode.
moment to come.
The rest of it was preamble.
the rest of it was preamble.
The rest
I
of
was
it
just waiting for
and
this
then
moment
after
because
this postscript.
it is my favorite arc of Kaguya-sama. He's such a good boy and deserves all the love in the world. Ishigami is and always will be best boy.
Yeah, Ishigami Senku, right? We're talking about?
No,
Yeah.
Ishigami Yu from Kaguya-sama.
Oh, Mike and I were talking about that other guy who I don't know.
Yeah.
Who?
Senku from Dr. Stone. His name is also his family.
Oh
name
no,
is also Ishigami. Yeah.
I'm with Jay on this one.
No, yeah. He had like one of the best arcs of the year. And I remember when that happened, it like took people by storm because it was like, this show is so funny and it can be deep and for feelings too.
Yeah.
That's me for real, for real.
That's my boy.
That's my
That's my son. That's what Jay said that whole episode
Yeah.
on repeat.
Yeah.
Like the music in it, when it swells up, when it cuts back from the flashback and she's yelling at him, and how it cuts out when he says the line.
Mhm.
Just such Such a good scene.
He just says the line and the whole thing cuts out.
Yeah. That's the end of the show.
He uses infinite
That's
void.
the start and the end.
I mean, that arc is basically just Kaguya-sama to me. Everything else is fluff.
I do not agree with this take at all, but good for you, Jay. Good for you, Jay. Do you have any other boys, Jay?
I do.
Specifically, any ones that are named Anus?
We have my boy Anos Voldegode, who
that's how you say
that's
that.
pronounced.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not anus. Oh, God.
who from Misfit of the Demon King Academy, who is just the most insane character. I mean, he in the show he says, "Do you think killing me was enough to make me die?" And
that's
bloody. That's awesome.
Badass. Yeah.
I need to watch this show. I feel like
he throws a freaking castle in like episode 3. Like, I mean, like,
yeah. I mean,
he kills someone with his own heartbeat over and over again.
He's me. He's me for real.
I don't know if this show was meant to be a parody or just like was supposed to be power fantasy, but it is. He at the
I feel like
forefront
some
of the
shows like this, like
so
ride
funny.
that line perfectly.
Oh, speaking of power fantasies, Jay, I got to show you this manga. We'll talk about it off air. I read it. It was so ridiculous. I'm kind of obsessed with it.
I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say about it. But
you do have another character.
The other one, Hachiman. I mean, just another one of my boys. Getting more of like a not a low point, but like he continues to grow in this season, and he gets to a certain point where we get a happy ending. So yeah.
Hachiman.
Also, the rap is one of the best scenes in anime ever.
The rap. I'll have to
send that to you off air.
Yeah. I watched the show. I don't remember it, but
it's when they're trying to get the prom together, and he's talking to someone, and he just like breaks out an impromptu rap.
Yeah. No, I do remember that. I was confusing it with the Shirogane rap. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, the season 2, I'm trying to think. Chica Dance was season 1.
Yeah.
Shirogane rap was season 3?
That was season 3.
Was it
season
3?
2?
Okay. Yeah. Because we talked about it on the podcast.
I don't think season 2 had a thing.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it had a special
It didn't.
ED.
It didn't. I actually looked it up before this episode because I was like, was the Chica Dance in this season or was it season 1?
I know. I kind of like felt like it was in this season, but I guess not. Yeah.
I knew that was season 1. I know that for sure. Anyway, my pick for best, I'm going Nasa as well here. I just think he's just a cinnamon roll. Good
Can't
boy.
go wrong with that.
Yeah. Mikey.
I'm gonna go Gojo. I don't know. He's like, how do you? To me, I'm a sucker for an icon. Like if something's iconic, I'm a sucker for that, and he's, if nothing else, iconic.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Oh, also, runner up, Jay's boy Sukuna is sweet too, but he doesn't really appear that much in this season. So.
Oh yeah. I was like, hold on, who is that?
Sukuna, the villain.
Sukuna,
yeah,
the villain.
No, because
he's cool.
He was barely in the parts that I read.
Yeah.
Jay.
I mean,
obvious who you're gonna.
It's obvious. I gotta go with Yui Shigami from Kaguya-sama.
Yeah.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
That's your boy.
That's my son.
It's your bouncing bundle of joy, your son. Yeah. Next up, we got duos. So just a pairing of characters. It can be romantic. It can be. Huh?
I just saw what you put as your second one.
Oh no! Don't worry about it. We'll get
to
it. Yeah. Duos.
Yeah, so it can be
couples,
a pair of characters.
friends.
It can be romantic couples, friends, whatever. My first one is a romantic couple. I'm going with Nasa and Tsukasa from Tonikawa. I just like their dynamic, and again, I just love that it's a romantic comedy where it's not a will they won't they, like they are married and they are.
I like that too.
Yeah, they're doing they're living their married life, and it's nice. And then who could forget about an all timer? You know, like a pairing that immediately when we picked 2020 and we started talking about duos, I was like, okay, this is the one I gotta get. And that pairing is Kirito and his wheelchair that he's in the whole season.
What a duo! What a duo!
What a duo!
Sit down and shut up, Kirito. Let your wife take care of everything. Let my wife take care of everything. Asuna
No,
is
that's my
here
wife.
to take care of business. No, that's my wife.
No, that's my wife.
I think that's my wife.
Is it my wife?
I think it's my wife. Mike, who is your duo?
Well.
Who are your duos?
Gotta go with obviously Tanjiro and Rengoku was such a great duo this season too. Like watching Tanjiro kind of like learn his ways and have like kind of like get inspired by him as a mentor while also seeing how like awesome a Hashira can be.
Yeah.
It's just great. And like obviously the emotional beats hit too on that one. And I don't want to spoil things obviously, but yeah, there's a reason why Rengoku is so iconic and Tanjiro kind of learned a lot from him. And watching them interact together was like some of the peak stuff of this year, I'd say. There's some good duos, honestly, in Demon Slayer, I would agree or argue. And then I really liked Kaiman and Nikaido's vibe that they had together of just being like pure chaotic, fun energy the entire time they were on the screen. And just kind of like basically matching each other's freak the whole season. Like they're just nuts. They're both nuts and they're both going to just kind of like continue to be nuts together. It's just fun. Yeah. I'm going to leave my last one here because if Jay doesn't pick it, I'll talk about it after. But Jay, who is your duos?
I'm going to start off with one from a movie. I'm going to take a little bit of an audible here and go with Emiya and Sakura from Heaven's Feel.
Whoa.
Nice.
I like their interactions throughout the movie and just like how that kind of resolves was really good. And yeah, just it being the conclusion to this arc. Just them as a duo was great. Obviously you got to go with from Kaguya-sama, Kaguya and Shirogane. They're like the titular couple
feeling.
But I also really like Kaguya or Shirogane and Chika. There's one where like she's teaching him how to I forget what it was, but like it was like teaching him a dance or something. And
I
just
think
like
this season was the drumming one. When they're doing the singing and drumming thing and the dance.
Yeah. And just like the way they animate Shirogane like dancing in one scene, just like every time I watch it, I like bust a gut laughing. So
that's a good like
that's a good one,
Dark
Jay.
Horse
That's a
pick.
good one.
Yeah, I like that.
And like obviously, again, I'm gonna put this out here. The entire cast of like every duo in Kaguya-sama is great as well.
Take any pairing of characters, and it's probably
they work off each other really well in this show.
It's so good. But yeah, Kaguya and Shirogane had like so many great moments this season too, or in this season of the show, and they like honestly throughout the whole series too. But yeah.
For my ultimate winner, I think I'll go Kaguya and Shirogane, the main pairing from Kaguya-sama Love is War. I just like their dynamic. I like their little like battle of wits. I know I talked about how I enjoyed the dynamic between Nasa and Tsukasa with their will they won't they not being a will they won't they, but this being a will they won't they. But they do it in they do a good job of it, and it doesn't make me mad because I'm like they will. I'm just enjoying the ride right now. It's fun. Yeah. So
because there's more going on than just the will they won't they. So you gotta it's almost like the will they won't they doesn't matter. You know,
it doesn't matter because the will they
moving along.
The will they won't they of it is I'm going to make that other person confess.
It's not really will they won't they. It's more who will. You know,
because
like they're going. One of them's going to confess, and that was kind of a promise in episode 1. It's just which one of them is going to be the one to actually say I love you,
and what crazy things are they going to do until along the way? Cole, you took the words out of my mouth. Kaguya and Shirogane is like not only the best duo this year for me, but it's also maybe one of my best duos of anime. Honestly,
it's an all timer for sure.
It's an all timer. Yeah. Jay.
Just because Cole put it out there, I gotta go with it. Just an iconic duo of Kirito and his best friend, his wheelchair. I mean,
It's almost as good as Kirito and Two Swords.
That's a trio.
Yeah, Kirito's Two Swords would be a good duo too.
That is a good duo. But
Kirito and dual wielding.
Look, when Kirito and his wheelchair got together, the show got better. That's all I'm saying.
Truly.
It really did. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I can't argue with that. That is very true.
Yeah.
What a fun answer, Jay. What a fun answer.
Thank you.
Most fun show.
Yeah.
Most fun show of the year. I am going to start off with Kaguya-sama season 2. It was a blast, you know? It was one of those shows where it was so easy to tune into every week.
Oh, yeah.
And just have a good time with it, you know?
Yeah.
I never had a bad time watching Kaguya-sama, whether it's season 1 through season 3, and season 2 is a part of that, and it came out in 2020. So Kaguya-sama season 2. I'm also going to throw props to BNA. I think BNA was a lot of fun as well. It was a Netflix release, so everything was kind of dumped out at once, because that's what they were doing at the time. And it was an easy binge for me. It was one where I was like, I'll just watch like an episode here. And I think I ended up watching like 4 or 5, and then I had to go and do something. And while I was doing that thing, it was, I want to go back home and watch that Tanuki girl again. She's cool. Not a furry. What about you, Mike? Are you a furry? I mean, are you, what was your most fun show?
Whoa, that took a twist. I'm kicking myself now because I realized I forgot to write down one of my best girls of the year, honestly. And she's the main character of one of the fun shows that I watched.
Oh, yeah.
Beaufry herself, the titular, I forget her name right now. Maple's her name.
Yeah.
Beaufry. I watched it I don't know why I watched it. I watched it on a whim, thinking like, this seems kind of interesting. It looks cute. And man, what a fun show. It's so like silly and like it doesn't take itself seriously at all, that it's just like so charming. It doesn't do anything particularly like amazing, but it is a whole bundle of fun. And I'm glad I could at least give it some props here. Honestly, if you even remotely think you'd like the idea of like Beaufry just by like checking it out even a little bit, I highly recommend it. I've recommended it to a few people and they were like, yeah, that was a great show. Awesome.
Yeah. No, you've been on the Beaufry train for a long time.
Maple, my girl.
Yeah. Beaufry. Her name's Beaufry. We all know.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Beaufrides nuts.
Beaufrides nuts. Speaking of nuts, the other most fun show I have this year is Rent a Girlfriend season 1. Honestly, because you guys trash on Rent a Girlfriend, but
I'm sure it's fun.
Let me be clear. Rent a Girlfriend's a lot of fun, even if it's like kind of the fun is like also thinking it's insane. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
No, I get that. Yeah, it's I understand. I get the appeal. It's just not for me.
I understand where you're coming from, but you're wrong.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah, but like honestly,
I'm incapable of being wrong. So
the whole premise of it is stupid. The whole show and like the dynamic of it is silly, but like it is fun, and there's a reason why it's so popular, and that's purely because it's a fun show, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and has cute girls,
and has very cute girls. That's part of the fun. That's part of the fun. Yeah. Jay, you are famously like such a fun guy.
I am.
They call you Mushroom because you're such a fun guy. What are some of your funnest shows?
My most fun show of the season, one of them at least, was Sword Art Online, War of the Underworld Part 2.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the fun from this season comes from me texting Cole being like,
yes,
isn't this stupid?
Yeah. That would be my answer as well. Yes. I don't know if the show itself was fun. I just it's a seminal memory for me watching it and texting Jay every week and being like, this is
so stupid,
absurd. And I love it.
Why are we focusing on 2 orcs that just got introduced last week falling in love?
Yeah. Why should I care about this? And to be clear, I do not care. Sometimes you watch something and it's like, I shouldn't care, but they pulled me in. Yeah. This did not do that.
This is the opposite.
This did not do that.
Yeah.
It tried. I mean, hey, gave it a fighting shot, but you failed. Big swing and a miss. I don't care about these characters at all. I want to see my wife
And then every week we text each other, can't wait to watch next week's episode.
Can't wait for next week. Cannot wait. I cannot wait for SAO to come back.
I'm
legit.
Genuinely, when we get another season of SAO, I think that is going to be my most hype show of the season that it airs.
Anime's better when SAO is in it, honestly. Well, I mean, we did get SAO recently, but it wasn't Kirito SAO.
Not the movies. I want.
No, he's talking about the Gun Gale Online spinoff.
Oh, Gun Gale. Yeah, it's not the same. That's too good.
Exactly. It's like actually kind of good.
It's not. So that's not SAO.
Yeah.
The other one, I kind of briefly touched on it. Misfit of the Demon King Academy. That show is nuts. Like, talk about making an overpowered character in a power fantasy just so absurdly overpowered that it loops right back around to being almost parody.
Yeah.
Like, if that's not fun, then you don't have a fun bone in your body.
Yeah, where's your funny bone?
Yeah.
That's what I say. Yeah.
Bring me your funny bone.
Bring me your funny bone and turn it in, because I'm confiscating it. Okay, so the ultimate winner for most fun. Let me just throw out a couple little mini OVAs that also came out. Isekai Quartet Season 2, love it. And the first season of Umayon, which is the chibi Uma Musume show. Love it.
Yeah,
it's super.
And let me
cute,
throw out Dorohei Doro as well. So I forgot to mention them as well.
My winner though is Kaguya-sama Season 2. I think it was just a blast. Super, super fun. The dynamics between all the characters, and it had some heart as well. It was good. I love Kaguya-sama in general.
Yeah. And we can do that, I think.
Yeah. Mike?
For me, I also got to echo you with Kaguya-sama. It's every time it airs, it's just fun, and every episode is just great. So how do you not pick that? And for me, I love Kaguya-sama so much. So yeah, it's the most fun for me. Even though like my heart also wants to say Bofuri or Dorohei Doro, but yeah, Kaguya-sama is one of my favorite anime of all time. I have to pick it.
Yeah.
Jay?
For me, I got to go with SAO for the reasons I talked about. Like, I mean, I don't think I had more fun that year talking about it, or like sitting down to watch a show, than with SAO.
Yeah.
Maybe there were shows that I thought were better, but like the fun of watching a show being like, this is so absurd, and then texting Cole about it.
Yeah.
Can't be.
I miss those days.
Yeah, me too.
Those days. Yeah.
They're underrated those days.
Times were so simple.
Yeah.
They were underrated. If only we had a category that kind of...
most underrated anime.
I've got a couple here for you guys. I got a couple here to discuss.
Okay.
One that came up already, Akudama Drive, I think is just a cool cyberpunk crime seedy underbelly type thing. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think is one we should take time and possibly maybe review. Maybe I'll make you guys review.
I think that would be fun.
It could be fun. I've thought about it before. That and Great Pretender. Great Pretender came out this season. Or this year. I keep saying season. This year, and I kind of like very interested in it, but I've never watched it. So
the other one, which I think was underrated, was Somali and the Forest Spirit. Do you guys remember this one at all?
I remember it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's your standard like father-daughter story, but like the father is like this ancient tree golem thing who like protects the forest, and he finds this little girl. And if I remember correctly, it's about him like trying to bring her to other humans, which are like very rare. It's just it was a nice comfy story with a little bit of action and stuff like that. It was good. I really like that one, and nobody talks about it at all. So I feel like it's an appropriate underrated show. Truly, like it fits the total bucket of underrated for both. Like I don't think it's rated incredibly highly, and nobody talks about it. So yeah, I had a good time with it. Yeah, Mike, where are you?
Where are you? And I'm so sorry, but Beaufry and I've kind of explained why I like Beaufry a lot. I think it's underrated because it doesn't get mentioned often. Like the people who know, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like nobody really talks about this show outside of like this niche audience of people that just love it. And I think it needs more love because it's a great show. It's a lot of fun. It's just silly, comfy, fun vibes, which is ridiculousness. And then speaking of ridiculousness, I got to also throw it to Dorohedoro. Like, what a ridiculous and underratedly fun show. Mappa doing full 3D CG. Like, just basically, like, let's do something totally original and unique with this thing because, like, the art style is, like, almost impossible to replicate from the manga. Yeah, underrated gem. And I'm glad we're getting a season 2 of it eventually. Are we still? I don't know. Just one of those, like, bad signs where it's, like, very quiet about the season 2. And it's been like a long time in the running, so
yeah, it's kind of been all quiet on the
there are a couple
front.
shows that have been pretty quiet, unfortunately.
Yeah. Jay's got one here that came up a lot at Icon. Like a lot of people were like, "You should watch this show," and I'm like, "What?" Like I've heard good things, but it's.
Are you talking
like
about the first one here that Jay's going to talk about? Yeah, I know. I've heard good things about this, and I've been curious about it for a while.
It was just weird that like lots
cute.
of people came up and told us.
Yeah. Do you want to say what Jay's show is? To like.
No. I'll allow Jay.
Okay.
So, I guess the cat's out of the bag here. Talking about Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle. If you're looking for just a cute, comfy show about a girl who's been kidnapped by the Demon King. And like, instead of looking to escape, all she wants is to find the most comfortable way to fall asleep. This show is for you.
It's me. For real. I just want to be comfy.
Fall asleep comfortable.
Like, this show is adorable in like its premise. So comfy. Comf vibes to the max. The character designs are adorable. Like the teddy demons are still like probably the cutest character designs I've ever seen in anime. And just super comfy and more
comf level which is comfier, this or Eurocamp?
See, that's tough because like they're kind of going for different things. I feel like Eurocamp kind of is a little bit more grounded in like its activity, whereas this it's kind of, the best way I could describe it is a mix between Eurocamp and Delicious in Dungeon.
Okay.
Where like it's using like different things from the demons to make like different ways to go to sleep instead of eat.
Okay.
But like very comf.
I like comf. What else you got there, Jay?
Another one. I feel like
long list.
Cole would agree with me on this one. That's Inspector. Just a very interesting supernatural premise. And just I feel like Cole would describe this one more, but like I remember when we both watched this back when it came out. It was fun and
cool world building in it as well. Like the main character, the main girl is like revered as a god among like yokai. Meanwhile, she's just like, for all intents and purposes, like a normal girl, but they come to her to like mediate these issues between different supernatural people. It's just a really cool, unique premise that it just makes you think like, man, there are some creative people out there who come up with ideas like this. And it's good. I would recommend checking that one out as well. For sure. Definitely underrated. It did get a season 2 though. So
it did. Yeah.
It's underrated, but it still has its fans enough so that it got a second season too.
And then just one more show I want to throw out because I even forgot that this came out this year. But just a great show. Very similar to My Dress Up Darling, Smile Down the Runway.
I've heard good things.
Just a great show about a guy who wants to make clothes and a petite girl who wants to become a model, and them kind of going through their paths. It plays it very, very straight. I love the characters. I love the concept. And I love just how it's executed. And more people need to check it out.
Yeah. I would throw another one out too. And like I feel like underrated can also mean underappreciated. And the Made in Abyss movie came out this year as well. And I remember going over to Cole's to watch the Made in Abyss movie with him, and like it was really good. And Made in Abyss is really good too. But like it's definitely like rated very well, but I would argue that it's underappreciated. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's underappreciated shows that maybe weren't very good, but maybe we can round up like other shows we watched at the end of this. But for my overall pick here, I'm gonna go with Akudama Drive. I remember it being a good time.
Good things about it, to be honest with you. So yeah, like that's a good pick.
And I'm a sucker for a cyberpunk setting. Yeah. Mike.
I'm gonna go Beaufry. These nuts. I don't know. There's just something about Beaufry. I just love it. It's so silly. Yeah. It's so cute. Yeah. It's just a good time. And more people need to watch it. Please go watch Beaufry if you want a fun like video game silly anime. It's very cute and fun. Yeah, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. Just cute comf vibes.
Me and Jay about the cute and comf. Cole.
Yeah.
About driving Akudamas, whatever that means.
Cyberpunk,
baby.
Yeah. Very cute and comfy. Cyberpunk.
Yeah. And that brings us to our final piece here, our anime of the year for 2020. Now, I'm just out of curiosity, we each have one listed here. Would that be your final pick, Jay and Mike?
Probably not.
Probably.
Okay, probably not, says Jay. Mine would be. So, how should
yours
we do
would
this?
be too? For me,
I'm guessing Jay's is yours, Cole.
Okay,
that's what he's getting at. Yeah.
Well, do we just want to talk about those? Then?
We'll talk about yours, and then we'll talk about mine, and then we'll talk about other anime we think are like in the run.
Okay, good. So I guess cat's out of the bag, Jay. I'm going to present your anime of the year as well. And that's Kaguya-sama Season 2. Yeah. I think it's just the complete package. It looks great.
Yeah.
It's written well. The characters are fun.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's just a full, complete package, and it's really a standout for me. It's peak.
It's both.
It really is.
It manages to balance humor and drama really well.
Mm-hmm.
And
cute and romance
and romance and like and it also appeals to like the people who like that like stupid aura farming BS like Death Note, because it has those like mind games and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Like
it's got layers. It's like an onion or an ogre.
Yeah,
it's got layers. Yeah. So Jay and I are in agreement. So Mike, you are the dissenting voice here. Who is your anime of the season?
Yeah, and listen, like it's real close. Like cyberpunk. Kaguya-sama is for me one of my favorite anime of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what my favorite anime of all time actually is? It's Attack on Titan. And Attack on Titan, the final season started this time, and it is not my. I don't even know if I'd say it's not my favorite Attack on Titan season, but it's every season's super good. And this is a really good entry into it as well. And frankly, when I think back on the year, when I looked at the list of like what came out that year, I was like, oh, this was the start of like the second part of Attack on Titan when things like took their turn and got crazy. And I love Attack on Titan and I miss it. And this was the beginning of the end. Season,
it was very good.
The final season. It's also not called the final season part 1, but in my heart, that's what it really is.
Yeah, it was just called the final season, and then they had to add addendums to it going forward. Yeah,
which is funny and kind of tainted the legacy a little bit. But yeah, there's just so much good stuff in there, and there's a lot of good stuff that came out this 2020 year as well.
So I think it would be worth maybe just mentioning some of the other shows that we watched that maybe we didn't really have a chance to discuss.
Yeah.
Such as a show that we reviewed that came out this season was Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, which was a good show. I would recommend it to people. Mm-hmm. We had a good time. Again, we reviewed it, so you can go look through the back catalog and check out our review of that one. Did either of you watch The Great Pretender?
No, I want to, but I just never have gotten around to it.
Okay, yeah. I watched part of it. I kind of fell off of it, to be honest. I think it was because it's a full 2-course show, I think, and I was trying to binge it, and it's a tough binge. It's a tough binge.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep going through my list here. Josie the Tiger and the Fish, great movie. Really good movie.
Very good movie.
Yeah, I had a good time with that one. Gleipnir, you guys remember that one?
I do remember it.
Vor, the anime.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's like, I want to get into it, but I just can't. It's too weird. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out came out this season or this year as well. I remember that. One last one I'll just mention here that we didn't talk about at all was Sing Yesterday for me. Do you remember that one, Jay?
I do remember that one. I was going to bring that up if you didn't.
Yeah, that one was interesting. It was an interesting show. I remember the ending being kind of controversial because mid and controversial. I think they changed it from the manga or something. The main thing I remember is one of the girls who has like a pet raven, which was cool. Yeah. What about you guys? Sorry, I kind of hijacked the.
No, that's all good. There. I frankly talked about pretty well everything that I watched from this year, to be honest with you. Because we weren't doing the podcast yet, so I wasn't watching quite as much anime back then. I was only kind of watching the things that really interested me. The only thing that I didn't get a chance to mention was I also watched the Goblin Slayer movie as well.
Oh yeah,
but like that was fine, I would say. So I don't feel like it really would have fit in any of these awards, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to change my anime of the year. It's ReZero. Just gonna.
Oh, there you go.
Gonna make an addition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. That sounds more right. I completely forgot about it. Yeah.
Are there any other anime though that you feel like you should mention though, Jay?
A couple. Haikyuu, obviously, season 4 started this year. And was still really good. Haikyuu hijinks. We got the follow-up to Bleach creator Tite Kubo's works with Burn the Witch. Got an
I've
anime.
been interested in that for a while.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to put this in biggest flop just a little bit, only because like it being the big follow-up to Bleach just didn't really.
I remember that being hyped up.
Yeah, but like people don't really talk about it as much anymore.
Just kind of fizzling out.
Yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, Bleach proper is still airing, so it kind of is getting overshadowed by that, but still. And then just one final one. We have a review coming up, so I feel like I should talk about it. Id Invaded came out this year.
Yeah.
Oh, it came out this year. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon what we think of that one.
And maybe during the review, if we remember, we'll say if it would have slotted into these, because that's coming up soon, I think in like 2 weeks or something like that.
Couple weeks. Next,
I'm gonna have to set up my TV. I'm gonna have to set up my TV and watch that show at some point.
Well, you got some time.
Yeah.
Next week, incidentally, we do also have a review. It's going to be our next manga review, which is One Dance. Our manga review after that one is Kindergarten Wars. Anime reviews coming up. It Invaded, like we just discussed, and the winner of our listener's choice tournament that we held on our Discord, Buddy Daddies. So that will be in a number of weeks. So look forward to those. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of AniPro. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend about us. It really helps out the show. If you really want to help out the show, though, please consider supporting us on Patreon like these lovely people: Mr. Family Guy 36, Elijah Wood, Braindead B-Dog, Peach, Frama, Kratos, Just Juzz, Mog, Uncle of Light, Zaffron, Mexi, and Mexi. It sounded like I was continuing, but that was the last one. I'm sorry. By supporting us on Patreon, you get access to all sorts of perks, and it really helps out the show. We're also on social media at AniProPod, and please join our Discord community to keep up with us and other listeners. Links to everything is in the description or at our website, AniProPod.com. Jay Leon, my friend, I'm happy to see that your hat is returned atop your head. In honor of your ReZero hat returning, to where it belongs. Why don't you lead us in a round of bye-byes?
For sure. This was 2020, a year lest we forget.
Truly.
So we look upon it and say, from the bottom of our hearts, bye-bye.
Well said, Jay. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Good riddance.
Bye-bye.